kids may have started in August, starting working on these projects, September maybe, and then they go through this whole process that culminates today, and today is a long process. So I do appreciate all the time and effort that you all have spent on these projects, and I hope that the awards that we're about to pass out are indicative of how proud we are of the effort that you all have put in. I was just calling my principal. Someone has absconded with our podium, so I'm not sure where it is. So he was like, "You can try here." I was like, "I tried there." "You can try here." It's not there either. So I'm just going to stand behind this table and get it done, and we'll be just fine. So it's okay. It's a little odd, but we'll be all right. So a couple things that I wanted to say before we start. I just want to give you a couple quick thank yous of folks that were a big part of making this happen today. My wife and family are all here today. My two sons were running around with pizzas and concessions, and my oldest son was here, and he and I have been putting in scores. So I've been listening to him for the last 3 hours go 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, as I was putting them into the computer. So I really appreciate them being here today and being supportive of us. Yes, absolutely. My wife will be in here in a second. She's the one that really deserves all the applause because she lets me come do these things. One of the kids earlier, I was telling them, they were like, "What are we going to do with all these the concessions?" And I said, we'll save them because we have a dodgeball tournament coming up here in a few weeks. And she was like, "You just run everything." And I like turned my eyes real quick to my wife, and she was like, "We've already had this conversation." So, but I really do appreciate her. She's going to be in here in a second, helping me take pictures. So if you went for kids, I hope you are super excited and come down. Don't come running down. Don't hurt yourselves coming down. But be excited, come down, make a lot of noise. And when you get down here, we're going to just kind of meet up over here, and my wife's going to get a quick picture of you, your team. So when you come down, your whole team can come down. All right. This gentleman to my right, Mr. Brett Levy, he is every year, Brett works at Stantec, who is one of our sponsors, and Brett also is responsible every year for helping us to recruit judges. So a lot of the judges that were here today are from Stantec. Brett has been with me. We met in Lexington like 10 years ago, I think, something like that, and he keeps coming back every single year. And I told people today that I absolutely could not do this competition without him. There's my wife right there. Just hard to imagine, and so Brett is awesome, handles all the judging through the days, make sure that we have all the paperwork that we need, judging sheets get back, make sure the judges kind of know what's going on and everything, so he does a great job. Dr. Walcott is, I'm sure, has left, hasn't he? Yeah. So if you guys probably didn't see Dr. Bruce Walcott, he's from the University of Kentucky. When we first started this competition, 25 years ago, when the competition was happening, before I was involved in it, the competition happened at the University of Kentucky, and Dr. Walcott was involved with that way back when. I took over the competition for Kentucky in 2012, 11 or 12, one of the two, and we had our competition down at UK then, so for 3 years they gave us that space for free until we basically outgrew the space. This year is actually, I think COVID, we're still trying to recover a little bit from COVID. This is actually a pretty small competition. We had 26 teams this year. The biggest competition we had was 48. So basically think about today, doubled in size. That's what we've had here before. So today was actually kind of, I won't say it was easy, but like it was a little less stress when you have 26 teams compared to 48 for us anyway. I want to take a second and thank our sponsors for our special awards. NCEES, Stantec, the AARP of Louisville, Ameriprise Financial Services, the Oldham Chamber for Economic Development, Ernst Concrete, PMIEF, SAME, and ASABE. I tell people all the time, every year I joke that the only people that like acronyms more than teachers are engineers, because they have tons of acronyms and nobody knows what they are. In fact, I have to write all my notes out because I don't know what they are either. So, but those are all special award judges. So your kids competed today in special awards, and those are basically cash awards where these companies have donated money, and a lot of times judges come today, and their job is to come in and try to give a little bit of what they do. So like Ernst Concrete, for example, may come in and talk to the kids about building materials and how are you going to build your city if you're using some sort of unique building material. So a lot of different, wide variety of special awards that are pretty cool. Most of them have gone for the day. I'm sure they are all very worn out, but I wanted to take a second and thank our judges for today. We had tons of UK engineering students that come and volunteer every year, and then tons of local community folks who are former engineers who come in and help us judge. Kids, one of the things that we need to do very quickly is you all need to take a second and give a big round of applause to your teachers who are here today. And mentors as well. This, like I said, this is a huge job, and it's a huge job for the kids, but it's also a gigantic job for the educators who are giving up weekends and evenings and after school. And in most cases, it's not the same everywhere, but in most cases, these are not like paid positions where they get paid to do this. It's just something like when I was a GT coordinator here at OCMS, where we just love this competition and love giving the opportunity for kids. And so we do that just for free, because we just want the kids to be able to have the opportunity to do it. So the teachers, thank you guys. And then finally, I want to thank parents. You guys, a lot of you I know hung in there all day, and I always joke every year that I'm sure now you all can have your garages back or your dining rooms back or whatever you've been donating to give these kids a space to work on these models. We apologize for the glitter and the paint and whatever else is ruined on the floor of your garage. But seriously, thank you guys for taking the time to come here and give your kids the opportunity to compete. Okay, so we really, really appreciate you all. So big round of applause for everybody who was involved in you all getting here today. All right, so let's go ahead and get to our awards. So as I said, when you get your award, most of our awards come with, these trophies are for students. We have these acrylic plaques that are for the teachers to be able to take back to your school, so you have a couple of different things that you'll be able to take back. And then obviously we have the team trophies that are going to be going for our regional winners, okay? Also, and I'll announce them as we go through, but every special award comes with a cash prize for the school. So whatever that award is, I'll be sending you all, I'll total it all up, how you won for the school, then I'll send you all a check, so you guys will get your money here directly, all right? Okay, first up, so we have, first up, now one of the things about Future City that you all, you may or may not know, but you definitely don't see today, is that back in December, an essay was due. That was the first part of the competition. So today you guys saw a presentation in Q&A and city models, but you didn't see the city essay. So the city essay was written, turned in way back in December, and our judges have been scoring those for about the last month and a half. So we have, first up, we have our best city essay, and for that team, we'd like for you all to come down. Best city essay this year goes to from Shelby East Middle School, Salt Lake City. Come on up. And then, but if you want to just take them over there, you don't have to do it up there, just like get them over there so we get a picture. Yep. Perfect. Did you got the cut too? Good. Perfect. All right. All right, so now we'll move on to the next one that you did see today was we had the model. So model is a big part. It's sort of like the opportunity for kids who like to touch things and build things and do all that kind of stuff. This is the one that probably your garages or your toy boxes or just random recycling things were stolen from your house and turned into a building or some sort of a maglev train or something like that. And so, but you all had the opportunity this morning, if you were here this morning and dropped your student off, or were here for the day, that you got to vote for the People's Choice Award for Model. So this is completely based on your votes, and so we have an award for People's Choice, probably People's Choice Model this year goes to, from East Jessamine Middle School, Poseidon Island. All right, very good. Okay, so while we were in the cafeteria, while competitions were going on, I always enjoy every year giving the kids, the other kids that are here and some of the students, an opportunity. If you didn't come in and watch them build the spaghetti towers in the cafeteria, it's quite interesting watching them try to build those things. And I think that some of them were well over 3 feet, maybe 3.5 feet, close to 4 feet, that were getting built up. So we had 6 students who we wanted to give just a little gift card to for participating in that and for being part of building the highest towers. So these students will come down. They were from all different schools. So come on down. I had Bella Dykes. Bella Dykes. Lena Schmucky, Tessa Tucker, Kendall May. You want to take that for it? Okay, don't spin that. That's okay. Alicia Richardson and Avery Jarbo. Come on up. You can use those gift cards and buy some more spaghetti and marshmallows and go home and continue to practice, so that's good. All right, best model. So this is the, so we had the People's Choice model, and then we have the actual judge's choice for model. And so this year, the best model goes to, from East Jessamine Middle School, New Husovic. This is the part of the award show that drives me crazy, that I get to mispronounce all the city names. And so, what's the city name? How does it? Oh, I was right. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. You guys just going down there and go see them? Perfect. And while they're doing that, I want to make a real quick announcement for coaches. So I order 3 trophies, presenting students, so there's 3 trophies for every one of these awards. If you had like a 4th student or a 5th student who was involved, I'll send an email out and I'll order more trophies for those kids. I didn't want to order, a ton, and then you only have, maybe 2 kids that are on the team. So I'll get you extras. If you have more kids that need those, we'll definitely get those for you, okay? All right, our first special award. This comes from NCEES. This is the National Council of Examiners for Engineering and Surveying. So this is the award for best land surveying practices. This is a $100 award. So we have a plaque for the coach. We have trophies for the students, and then the school will be getting a check for $100. So that team is from Shelby West Middle School, Cape Town. Nice, easy names to pronounce. Cape Town, perfect, I can do that one. All right, next up, this is an award that is called the Best Futuristic Design. This one comes from the judges and is the judge's choice for most unique and futuristic ideas. So the Best Futuristic Design for most unique and futuristic ideas. This year's winner of the Best Futuristic Design from Shelby East Middle School is Raleigh. Raleigh, come on down. All right, congratulations. All right, also, another part of the competition that you all saw today, that was the best presentation. The best presentation is given to the school who has the highest collective average score on their presentation. This is including presentation and Q&A put together. So this year's best presentation, you got this? Oh, you got what's in the cup. Yeah, you're right. Best presentation this year is from Shelby West Middle School. It's New Jubail. Jubail? Is that right? Okay. New Jubail. Congratulations, guys. All right. As part of the presentation, one of the things, we have 2 presentation rooms, and so as part of the presentation, one of the things that we do is we ask our judges to try to pick out actual individuals that are our outstanding presenters. So obviously you're part of a team, and everybody on the team is expected to present and have some, have a part in the presentation. But obviously we know that when you have, 3 people speaking, that, there may be one that stands out from the others. And so what we ask our judges to do is that each one of the presentation rooms for the entire day, we try to ask them to come up with 2 presenters from each room. So our outstanding presenters, and you guys can come down individually, we'll get you guys your plaques down here on the end. Best presenters for this year are from Shelby West Middle School, Rachel Holloway from New Jubail. From East Oldham Middle School, Meijing Bella Dykes. From East Jessamine Middle School, from New Husavik, Brinley Vidito. And finally, from the League Pro Zeus City, Christopher Smith. Great job, guys. Awesome. Congratulations, all you all. All right, next up, next special award is the PMIEF Project Management. This is Project Management Institute Educational Foundation Outstanding Project Plan Award. So you guys probably saw during the process of these kids doing this, they had to continue to turn in 4 different steps of a project plan. So part of what the competition is about is the engineering design process. So engineers will tell you, you come up with an idea, you design it, you kind of work into a schedule, you figure out what you're going to do, you test it, you get to the end, you go back and you redo it, and then you reflect on what needs to be changed. So PMIEF sponsors this award for the best student project plan design process. This is given to the team that demonstrates the best teamwork around and through the engineer design process. Again, this is a $100 award. And this team that will be receiving that award is the League Pro Zeus City. Come on down. My man Christopher here, his entire team got sick, right? And so they went from 3 teammates down to 1, and Chris had to come today and present by himself. So, great job, Chris. All right, very good. All right, next, another special award, another $100. This is from ASABE. This is the American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers Outstanding Use of Circular Economy Principles Award. I'm only going to read that one time. Given to the team that came up with the best solutions around the Future City theme for 2023. This is a $100 award. And this, the ASABE Award for Circular Economy Principles is going to East Jessamine New Pacific. Too many, need more hands. Need more hands. Congrats, guys. Awesome job. All right, next up, we have the first of 3. We're going to do all 3 of these right in a row. These are each $100 awards. These are all from SAME. This is the Society of American Military Engineers. They sponsor they're one of our major sponsors, and they sponsor 3 awards every single year. These are all $100 awards that go to each one of these teams. The first one is SAME, Society of American Military Engineers Public Service Award. This is awarded to the team that demonstrates exemplary performance in recognizing and promoting the role public service plays in the economic and environmental needs of the nation. So the winner of that $100 and that SAME Public Service Award is from Oldham County Middle School. Is it Klima or Klima? Klima, all right, Klima. Klima, come on out. All right, the second SAME award is the SAME Patriotism Award. This is awarded to the team that demonstrates exemplary performance in recognizing and promoting the role patriotism plays in support of your city's ideals. Again, this is a $100 award, and the SAME Patriotism Award this year will be going to, from Hancock County, New Alexandria. Calm down. They also won the award for furthest distance driven today, right? Hancock County. They've still got a long day ahead of them to get back home. All right, next up, SAME Mission Award. This is the last one for SAME. SAME Mission Award is awarded to the team that demonstrates exemplary performance in providing support to engineering components in the interest of national safety and security. Again, $100 is going to, for SAME Mission Award 2, from East Jessamine Middle School, Beak Barrow. Beak Barrow, come on out. We are moving up in dollar amounts now. These are, we have two $200 awards. So these are $200 special awards. First one is the Oldham Chamber and Economic Development Award. This is presented to the team who best answers the question, what drives the economy of your city? So this is a $200 award going to that school, also along with their plaque and their trophies. So this year's Oldham County, Oldham Chamber and Economic Development Award, and of course this is a horrible name for me to pronounce, from Hebron Middle School, Nanor Talik? Nanor Talik? Of course, it's going to be super difficult for me. From Hebron Middle School, come on up. It's going to be a lot of trophies. Perfect. All right, another $200 award. This is the Fiscal Responsibility and Public Service Award. This is sponsored by Ameriprise Financial and Nick Stevens here in Crestwood. This is given to the team that devises unique ways to make sure lower income families have housing, nutritional, educational, and social opportunities. And Nick also this year wrote it around the concept of climate change, which is what we were, mitigating climate change, which is what the students were working towards. So this year's Fiscal Responsibility and Public Service Award goes to, from East Jessamine Middle School, Project Mars. Project Mars. All right, we have two more special awards before we get to our final awards here. Our $300 special award is from the AARP, the Age-Friendly Communities Award, and this is given to us by AARP and Tahisha Rollins. This is given to the team, and my wife jokes with me that this is, I'm starting to get AARP mailers, and so this is special to my heart. I'm starting to get those things now. AARP Age-Friendly Communities Award is given to the team that best empowers its citizens to choose how they live as they age. This is a $300 special award, and this year's AARP Age-Friendly Communities Award goes to, from East Jessamine Middle School, New Pacific. New Pacific. All right, and then our final special award is coming from Mr. Levy's company, Stantec. Has been one of our longest sponsors. This is a $400 special award. So this is $400 going to the school, along with the trophies and all of that. This is the Stantec Creating Community Award, and obviously we want to thank Mr. Levy for his company's support of Future City. This is presented to the best Future City utilizing innovative approaches to improve the quality of life within the community based on environmental, economic, and social benefits. So this year's Stantec Creating Community Award, the $400 and trophies, goes to, from East Oldham Middle School, Mei Jing. All right. This award that's here, I'm going to mail. This is going to Steve and Eleanor Leonard. This is the third year that we have had now that we're 10 years into me kind of running this program, I decided that I wanted to start a Future City Hall of Fame. And so I won't speak too much on that because they weren't able to attend today, but I'm going to mail that to them. But Steve and Eleanor Leonard, for over 10 years, were sponsors through their own company, Leonard Engineering. And this past spring, they were bought out. And their new company, that kind of the parent company now, did not sponsor, but we're hoping that we can get them back. But I wanted to recognize Steve and Eleanor. They have been huge supporters of Future City since day one. They've been a special award special award sponsor for just over a decade. So wanted to, although they're not here, give them a nice round of applause. They're just really, really great people. I appreciate them a lot. All right. right, so we have just our 3 trophies. That's all we have. So the way that the scoring works is for every single category we average those scores. So we have judges that read the essays, we average those, and so you get an essay score. We have the project plan score. That's pretty much if you did it or you didn't do it, you get the points for that. We have the city presentation. We take all the judges' presentation scores, we average those. We take all the Q&A scores, we average those, and then we take all of the model scores and average those. You add those together, you have a total score, you have a winner. Okay, so that's kind of where we land. So this year, our 3rd place team, our 3rd place winner for the Kentucky region is from Oldham County Middle School, Klima. Great job, girls. All right, our runner-up trophy this year goes to from East Jessamine Middle School, New Husavik. Come on down, you runner-ups. All right, and before we announce our regional champion, I was going to tell you our last sort of special award that we have has been donated by Ernst Concrete. It's a local concrete company here, and Ron Hartman, who was a judge here today. He was doing model judging today. But Ernst Concrete has graciously donated $1,000. Which is going to be given to directly, Future City, Kentucky is not going to retain any of that money. We're going to take that $1,000 and give that directly to this team. The winning team for the regional will be going to Washington, D.C. next month to represent Kentucky at the national finals. And so we want to make sure that what Ernst Concrete has done is said, we're going to donate that money to make sure that you guys, if there's any incidental things that you need to pay for, you've got some extra money to be able to do that. So in addition to the trophy, trip to DC, they'll also be getting $1,000 from Ernst Concrete to be able to offset some of those costs of going to Washington, D.C. So this year's 2023 Kentucky Regional Champion from Shelby West Middle School is New Jubail. Let's give them a nice round of applause. They will be our Kentucky representative at the national finals next month. All right. Guys, I hope that all of you had an outstanding day today. I hope that all the kids that participated in this program that are 6th and 7th grade, well, all of you, learned a lot and have learned some things about what it takes to build a city and all the different parts of it. But the biggest thing that I hope that you take from this competition is the teamwork, the creativity, all of those things that are necessary for you to be successful. The presentation skills, the building skills, being able to research, all those things that went into this project. It hits every single thing that you need to be able to do so that you guys can be successful as you move forward. So parents, students, siblings, grandparents, everybody that's here, thank you all so much for being here. We avoided the snow. Last year the snow got us, but we avoided the snow this year. And so I just, you guys be super careful driving home. And we just thank you guys for being here and have a great rest of your week. Thank you all.